Everybody, come in, quiet down. Class is about to start. As y'all know, this is the last class of 20. Hey, shut up! Class has started. As everyone know, this is the last class of 2025. Paula Vick! Let's go over your overall grades for 2025 before we start to get to Saturday night's lame event. Entertainment, F. Creative, F. Storylines, F. Booking, F. But look at the bright side. You won't be leaving empty-handed. You will actually receive a reward this year. We're gonna call it the Stephen A. Smith Hairline Reward.
Does that mean I'm going to the next grade?
No, silly. It means you're getting left back. Idiot! Why would you think you'll be going to the next grade when you have the IQ of a goldfish? No, producer, not that goldfish, that goldfish! Saying he has the IQ of an actual goldfish will be giving him too much credit. This is probably the worst year of PLEs I've ever seen in the history of WWE. It used to mean premium live event, now it means pathetic live event. The shows are filled with literally 400 ads. It almost costs $40, and he's only putting 4 matches on the card. Talking about he's trying to give shine to the newer talent. If that's so, can somebody tell me where the hell is Trick Williams at? I was talking about this on my live. He's been with NXT since 2021. How long are you gonna keep Trick Williams on NXT? The man is 31 years old. He came to NXT when he was about 26. What are you gonna wait another 31 years? To put Trick Williams in a spot to level him up, to send him to the main roster? Man, the way y'all moving, by the time Trick Williams gets off of NXT, he's gonna have a head full of gray hair coming out on his entrance music in a walker. Now, one thing I can say about Triple H is I never met a student this unique, man. I never met a student that'll get fully dressed and then put deodorant on. I never met a student who will put his shoes on and then try to put his socks on. He'll study for a test after failing the test. I never met a unique student like this in my life. This dude is ass backwards, so no, I wasn't surprised when they announced Gunther versus John Cena will be the first match at Saturday night's lame event. What a load of crap. John Cena's final year, I see why this dude, when he was wrestling, he was running around with the sludge hammer, because he likes to put the nail in a coffin like he did LA Knight. We seen him at the Crossroads. John Cena's last year, a complete botch fest. The last nail in a coffin. He doesn't even deserve to be the main event on his own retirement show. Ass backwards, Lazy Levesque strikes again. This ad is brought to you by the Pirates in the chat. Go to bobbymonsoon.com. Get your Ruthless Depression ad t-shirt. If you're sick of the BS in professional wrestling, if you're sick of the soulless billionaires taking advantage of the fans, show them you had enough. Go to bobbymonsoon.com. Get the Ruthless Depression ad t-shirt. Then, now, and never again. John Cena versus Gunther. John Cena's last match. Of course, is gonna get an F. A F. Oh my God, bro. We seen John Cena versus Gunther coming a mile away. This dude didn't even attempt to throw a curveball. He didn't attempt to throw a fastball. He didn't even attempt to show up to the plate. The lack of effort WWE Creative is putting in John Cena's last year is a complete spit in the face. And as much as I want to put 100% of the blame on Paul Levesque, I can't do that because John Cena thinks everything was great. Did you hear him on Chris Van Vliet? The more and more I start to even think about it, Gunther versus John Cena should be starting off Saturday night's lame event. Why do anything that makes sense now? Why do anything that has any logic now? This has been a shit show all 2025. We're gonna wait till the last match to start doing stuff that makes sense? Of course not. Have it be the first match. I even got a better one. Have it on the pre-show. How about that? I hate to say this, but John Cena will be tapping out to Gunther. They're gonna try to book Gunther like this big monster, like he's all strong and nobody could beat him, man. It's a load of crap, and it's actually gonna take away from what Gunther can actually do, man. When you book somebody strong, you have to make it somewhat believable, man. People don't like when you just shove in characters down our throat. That's why we turned on Jey Uso as fans, man. That's why we're disliking the videos. That's why we're disliking Gunther videos. WWE Creative doesn't understand nothing that we want as fans. It's like they hear us and they do the opposite. Next, you got Ruka versus Bayley, and I'm giving this an F too. I'm sorry, I'm giving it an F. Oh, why, Bobby Monsoon? Dog, Ruka versus Bayley. You talk about the Bayley that was crazy, then not crazy, then not crazy, then crazy. You talk about the Bayley that you haven't booked for year after year after year after year correctly. Now when it's time for her to put talent over like Ruka, we can't even take it serious. Bayley versus Ruka is nothing about this match that's gonna make me watch Saturday Night's Lame Event. Maybe you should have put Charlotte Flair there. You know, a woman that y'all put over, that y'all make look strong no matter what. Even when she loses the title to Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania, she still looks strong no matter what situation we in. Or maybe Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley versus Ruka. Y'all make Rhea Ripley look strong. Y'all don't make Bayley look strong. So when it's time for her to pass the torch, it makes absolutely no sense. Ruka needs to win this match. She's fired, dog. Next match, you got Javon Evans, Leon Slater versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, and I'm gonna give this a B. I'm not gonna lie, this is a rare B, y'all. This is a rare B. Leon Slater is 21 years old. Javon Evans, 21 years old. This is something we desperately need. For this alone, I'm putting this a B. For this alone, when John Cena said he wanted to highlight the newer talent, I gotta give him credit for this one. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. I criticized their tag team run because it has little to no storyline. They just do it together. It's mostly B because of the booking. I would never criticize Dragon Lee work in the ring. I would definitely never criticize AJ Styles work in the ring. This is a first ballot Hall of Famer. They're going to put on the match of the night. It's not even going to be close. Usually I'm pissed off when there's little to no storyline or no storyline, but we seen what AJ Styles did with John Cena with no storyline. AJ Styles is the reason that we're not calling John Cena whole retirement year a complete nightmare, 10 out of 10, 100%. He actually saved John Cena, and for a lot of us, John Cena versus AJ Styles, that was his last match. Not this crap that they're about to do with Gunther. AJ Styles gonna put on again one more time. They're gonna be passing the torch to Javon Evans and Leon Slater. They won't win the titles. Who cares if they win the match? But I think they're going to steal the show. It's not even going to be close, and they're going to put everyone on notice why you could carry the company on these two young men back. Now for the final match, something we asked for, Femi versus Cody Rhodes. Oh my God, I gotta give this a B too. I gotta give this a B too, not a A, because it should have been Femi versus John Cena. But I'm gonna give it a B, man. We've been asking for Femi, Trick Williams, Ricky Saints, Ethan Page, but number one, a lot of people been asking for Femi specifically. This dude is like the Black Brock Lesnar. This dude is ready to grab the bull by the horns. One of the most believable characters I've seen in WWE in a very long time. This is the time. Opportunity meeting preparation. Femi, It's only you standing in your... Only Oba Femi is really fighting Oba Femi at Saturday night's lame event. It's not even Oba Femi versus Cody Rhodes. It don't matter if Oba Femi win. It don't matter if he lose. He got the opportunity to show in front of the world why he could be the most dominant wrestler in WWE for the next decades to come. It's all on Oba Femi to show it, man, and I believe he will. Shout out to Cody Rhodes for taking this opportunity with Oba Femi, man, because in order to put people like Oba Femi, Trick Williams over, you need people like Cody Rhodes. You're going to need people like Brock Lesnar. You're going to need these strong characters, these believable characters, these characters with these incredible resumes, with the exception of the second title undisputed run Cody Rhodes on. It's still Cody Rhodes. It's still the American Nightmare. It's still Oba Femi when the lights couldn't be no brighter. I can't wait to see this match. Honestly, I gotta be real. This is the best Saturday night's lame event card that they've done all year. Probably ever, dog. I don't know about the other ones, but I can't remember, especially for 2025, I can't remember a Saturday night's lame event card that I'm going to watch and I'm going to be like, all right, we got a guaranteed banger in a tag team match. John Cena's last match, even though it's going to end bad, it's still John Cena's last match, you know what I mean? So Ruka versus Bayley, the only kind of mid thing. Oba Femi versus Cody Rhodes to end off the night. A little bit of effort. I can't get mad at that. I can't get mad at that, man. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that, man. This is the last class of the year. This has been a hard year to get through. I'm not gonna lie, man. Triple H has botch after botch after botch after botch after click copy, click paste, click copy, click paste. And it seems like we'll be getting more and more of it 2026, unfortunately. But let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Are y'all looking forward to John Cena's last match? Saturday night's lame event. Also, what do you think about John Cena starting off Saturday night's lame event with Gunther? Was that the right move? How will the show will end? If you're going to start off with Gunther versus John Cena, you might as well have Oba Femi go over in the main event. We'll see. Also, a lot of people saying we're going to have the masked man revealed. If that happens, I'm putting the show over. I think this is a perfect time to have the masked man revealed and not go into 2026 with this BS. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye!